guess this is no more worse than the transports, eh? When they're bobtailing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
From the watering hole, and I guess the American out behind it, they grabbed it by the neck, broke its neck, dragged it 5K into the bush like a ragdoll. Oh my god. That was some big bear. Yeah.
No grizzlies where we're going?
Nah, we have no grizzlies, just black bear.
It's too bad though in the States too, the northern states, bordering Alberta and
So here we are at Hunt Camp. First morning. Opening day isn't until tomorrow, so we have today to relax. There's the main camp up there. Sleeping quarters. This is the sleep camp down here, which is where we're staying. And it's a pretty nice place. Got to meet all the guys last night, and seems to be a pretty good bunch. So I'm pretty happy about that. Everyone seems to have a sense of humour. Been doing this for years. They all know each other real well, and you can tell. It's a good vibe here. I'm pretty hopeful. So tomorrow's opening day. So today is just pretty much relaxing, getting prepared, organising everything, and seeing who's going to be going where, and how we're going to do the hunt. But so far it's been pretty good, and sleeping arrangements is perfect. The bed is so comfy and so warm in there, and compared to some hunt camps, I can imagine this is a palace. So yeah, really hopeful. So going out this afternoon, maybe look for some sign or stuff like that. But these guys know the best places. They've been doing this for a long time, so it's going to be good. So I just got back. Day one, been scouting, just looking at some possible areas. We got moose tags, calf tags at the moment, so we bought the rifles with us just in case we saw anything. But we got some really good spots to shoot from. So I'll be overlooking like an old quarry. So possible long shots on that one. Possibly about to be 300-400 yards maybe. So should be good. Tomorrow morning we're gonna get up around 5. Be out there way before daybreak. And yeah, looking for a buck or possibly a calf, which should be interesting. So yeah, really stoked for that. Unfortunately, there was some people on ATVs in the area that we're going to be shooting, just fucking around, basically ruining it for everybody else. And place we're getting into, we got permission to go in there. We had to go through a gate. They gave us permission to open the gate, take the lock off, go through, had a look, and when we came back, the people that were on the ATVs there had stolen the lock or thrown it into the bush so that they can come back at a later date and not have to worry about getting around the main gate, which is a shame, but you know, such is life. Hopefully they won't be there tomorrow. Otherwise there'll be quite a few angry hunters, I think, looking after them, or looking out for them rather. Not looking after them, I can tell you that. So anyway, should be good fun. So day one, opening day of Northern Ontario deer hunt, whitetail deer. This morning wasn't very fruitful. Well, for some, one of our hunting party managed to take a couple shots at deer, but nothing was found. No blood trails, no sign or anything. So possibly a miss. Who knows? I didn't see anything at all. Didn't see any does, bucks or anything. A couple other guys saw a buck, I think, but that was pretty much it. So maybe this evening is going to be a little bit more fruitful, but we'll see. So I'm back at the quarry, and as you can see in the far corner near the entrance is about 250 yards, and everything within the birch tree line is about 250, 200. Across the pond over there, across the the marsh is about 4:30, I think. So that's probably the most I'd take a shot at. But this is where I'm hunting at the moment. So there's a straight drop for about 50-60 feet down. So yeah, hopefully we'll see something. So wish me luck. So this is day 2 in the morning. It's been here about 3 hours now, and still haven't seen anything. Just a lot of noisy woodpeckers around. The sun came up for a bit, and since we've gone behind the cloud, temperature's a bit warmer than yesterday. It's probably about -3 or 4 or something like that, so it's not too bad. Yesterday was a little bit of a toe chiller. But yeah, I've been looking down into the quarry, and I can see old tracks, and they're filled with ice at the moment. And I'm not seeing any new tracks. So I'm thinking that maybe the last couple of days there hasn't really been any deer movement in the quarry. So before I leave today, I'm going to go down there and have a look, and if I can see any fresh tracks, from last night or anything like that, then maybe I'll give it another go, maybe just change position. But if I'm not seeing any tracks, I'm probably going to try somewhere totally different. So I'll probably give it another hour, and then I'll go down there, have a look, and see how it goes from there. Just heard a shot go off a few minutes ago. I heard over the radio that one of the guys got a little 4-point, so going on him. Let's go and have a look. So I tried to locate the guys and couldn't find them. Got on the radio. They said they were straight on the opposite side of me, but I couldn't locate them. I wasn't going to go crashing through the bush, potentially disturbing other hunters. So I thought I'd leave them be, come back to the camp, and wait for them to get back with the deer, and maybe help out with the process a little bit. But pretty glad that one of us got something so far. It's only day 2. We've still got another 3 days, I think. So, and this afternoon's hunt as well. So gonna see how that goes. We're gonna start up the sauna now. Maybe have a bush bath, get the sauna, jump in the lake, get back in again. It's a good way to get clean. And yeah, let's go back this evening. Probably going to try a different location. I did end up going down and just having a look around for fresh tracks, and everything is it's like deer highway go through there, but there's no fresh tracks over the last couple of days, I don't think. So probably going to go a little deeper in the bush and see if I can see something in there. So it was good this morning. I did see a deer run in front of us. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but on the way in, one just ran across our path. So I have seen one, but not with a loaded gun in my hand, unfortunately. So still waiting for that. So yesterday I went out hunting in the evening. It was a huge disaster. I went with a buddy of mine to go with him to a place next to his stand. And when we got as far as we could into the forest with the ATV, I realized that I'd put my hiking boots on and not my rubber boots. And it was so bad in there that the ATV couldn't get through, so we had to go on foot. And you can imagine, like 2 minutes into it, my feet just got soaked. So I had to let him go ahead. I went back to the ATV, went back to the camp, and got my rubber boots on, came back, parked the ATV in the same place, went to walk through, and the first puddle that I put my foot in, it went up, right up to my knee, and filled my rubber boot with ice water, and I wasn't too happy about that. So I went back to the camp, tried to dry my stuff out, and the evening was just a complete disaster. Went out for about an hour towards the end, didn't see anything. have yet to see anything with a gun in my hand. A few other people seen a lot of does, a buck here and there that, you know, didn't present a shot. And two of the guys see wolves, which is cool. There's bear sign, bear scout all over the place, but I haven't seen any of those yet, so today, you know, I'm in a different spot. So there's a ridgeline over there, there's a valley that you can't see that comes in here. And there's another little valley that comes in here as well, so it's like a little fork. And down there is where I'm hoping to see deer, and it goes all the way over to a power line that comes across. So hopefully up here is probably about 100 feet down there. Hopefully, you know, when the deer are going back to their bed for the night, one of them might pass me, a nice buck hopefully. So we'll see if we can see. If I see something, it would be nice, even if I don't get a shot off. As long as I see a deer, even if it's a doe, kind of keeps you going, you know. After you spend like 4 or 5 hours sitting in the morning and then 4 or 5 hours in the evening, and you don't see anything for a few days, it starts to kind of get to you, and you're like, oh god. And then you just go out with a negative feeling that you're not going to see anything, and then you're not enjoying yourself. But that's not what it's all about. So hopefully, by changing the location, I might have some better luck, because there is some fresh sign down there. So wish me luck. So the position that I was in earlier, it was getting too cold. I knew I was doing some walking, so I dressed kind of light so I wouldn't sweat, but not too light. But I ended up sweating, and then just being in the dark in the bottom of a tree, I just couldn't stay warm. And once you start shivering, the game's up. That's it. So I've walked up, not even a quarter of a mile from where I was, and on top of a ridge along a power line, and the view from up here is amazing. So this is the power line. It comes from behind, over the top of me, and there's probably a couple 100 feet down there, and I'm waiting for any deer that are going to come across here. I don't have my laser rangefinder with me. I didn't think I'd need to pack it. I should have packed it. So tomorrow I'll be probably coming back here. I'll bring it then. The view over here is absolutely stunning. Northern Ontario is absolutely beautiful country. And yeah, much warmer now. I know I'm in the sun, so hopefully we see something, and even if we don't, I'm going to be coming back tomorrow. And hopefully see a buck or even a calf moose. So hopefully we see something. So last day, went out yesterday, went out in the morning and the evening for 5 hours each time, I think, and didn't see anything, nothing at all. Nobody else did too. So opening day though was a different story. There was shots going off every few minutes, you know, and then the deer just got real wise and went nocturnal. So a little bit disappointing. I was really kind of hopeful that I'd get something, or at least see something, more than a fleeting moment on the quad first thing in the morning, which is when I saw one, and my only one. But it was, you know, it was a fun time. It was a great experience, meeting new people and doing something I've never done before. I've never been to a deer camp. I've only ever hunted like with one other guy or by myself most of the time. So it's a great experience. I learned a lot. So. And this place is wonderful. I mean, even the weather here is good. It's below zero. I'm in a t-shirt. There's no wind, there's no humidity, and I'm perfectly comfortable. It's standing out here and enjoying a bush cigar. But I mean, look at the view of the lake. Let me show it to you. It's just like glass. Never seen anything like it. Literally nothing. That's amazing. So yeah. So that's been my hunt. Now it's the journey back. Looking forward to seeing the girlfriend, seeing my dog, and just going home and relaxing. But it's been great. I've had a great time. Everyone here has been a fucking laugh. It's been such a laugh. So yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. Really glad I came, and I'll be back next year for sure.